All right, kids, going to review for the Chapter 15 test. Remember, y'all have all got my number. If you need anything, let me know. Call or text anytime between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. Don't go any later than that. Waves are created by disturbances. Disturbances, okay? So basically what it is, any kind of wave, whether it's a sound wave like my voice right now, the vocal cords are vibrating, causing a disturbance in the air waves, which is moving into the speaker, which is coming out of your computer. There's a vibration of the material in the speaker of your computer, which vibrates the airwaves, okay? Just like when you throw a rock into a pond, when that rock hits, that rock is the disturbance that will go through. Let me move this around where I can get to it. That rock is the disturbance that'll go through and mess with the, make the waves move. All right. Y'all know I'm not tech savvy, so it's going to take a little while. What? Okay. The number of waves that pass a certain point in a certain period of time. Okay, so when you're dealing with waves, there's some important things. One of them is called frequency. Okay, that's how many waves will pass a particular point in a particular time. So if you go back to a pond, let's say you're at a pond and you put a line along this tree that's on the side of the pond, and you throw a rock out there, how many of the waves pass that tree in 10 seconds is the frequency of waves you'd have in 10 seconds. The high point of a wave, when a wave's at its top, that's called the crest. At the bottom is called a trough. Okay, so perpendicular and parallel, always remember these two things. So perpendicular is like a 90-degree angle. Parallel is like this. So longitudinal waves, okay, those long, I don't know, it makes sense for me, may not for you. That's like two parallel lines, okay? So they will move, longitudinal will move parallel to the disturbance, whereas transverse will move perpendicular to the disturbance. Talked about the crest and the trough is the bottom of the wave. When the wave comes down and gets to the bottom, that's the trough. Echoes. If you've ever heard an echo, that's you hear some things called an echo chamber. That's because it's empty, but it's deep enough that the sound waves will bounce off and come back. Okay, that's called reflecting. Okay, so they'll reflect back. An earthquake is actually waves. It's a type of wave called a mechanical wave, and it's able to transfer energy over long distances, okay? So mechanical waves that shake in the earth, it's actually the movement of the tectonic plates in the earth and cause the movement up and down to go for a long ways. Let's move on down. If a wave meets crest to crest, like if two waves meet crest to crest and trough to trough, that's called constructive interference, like our chamber choir. You know, when they're all singing along at the same time, all the waves are hitting at the same height and the same trough, which is showing they are working together. But like if you're ever in a room where everybody's talking at once and you can't really hear what anybody's saying, that's meeting crest to trough and trough to crest. That's called destructive interference. The height of a wave, like how high it is called the amplitude, and that's how much energy a wave has. So like to get a sound to be louder, you would actually increase the amplitude of the wave. It's the energy in it. If you have a stick in a water or like a straw or something, and you see how it looks broken, that is from refraction. Refraction. If you ever have blurry shadows, shadows ever look kind of blurry, that's because of diffraction. Okay, diffraction. I think there's one more in here. Yeah, as waves pass a rock, like if there's a rock and the waves come around it, okay, that's called diffraction as well. Okay, that's how they kind of bend around a rock. So, anyways, guys, that is the test review for the Chapter 15 test. I'm going to post one of these for each of them. Once again, I text you my phone number, call or text if you have any questions. You can use your notes and all that stuff on the test. Stay safe, and let me know if you need anything.